Hi everyone! Today you will learn how to crochet a lampshade. For this tutorial I recommend using acrylic yarn or textile yarn, and I'm using here Capra's Big Barilana and an 8mm hook, bamboo hook. We will start with 14 stitches. It's only to show you how to create such a lampshade. So we will have 14 stitches, and I will increase in the first round every fourth stitch. So increase every fourth stitch. And for your lampshade, I think you will need, of course, more stitches, and then you have to count where you have to increase. So for example, if you do not have 14 stitches and if you have 28, so you have 28, then how to know where to start increasing? You see, you will get 28 if you have a multiple of 2, then you will get 28 from 14. So you will have to do here the same, and then you will get every 8th stitch, and so on. So then you will know where to start increasing. And I will show you some different shapes afterwards. There you will have also to customize your increasing stitches. So first we will start with a slip knot, and for this create a circle. Then put the long string under the circle and put it through, or pull it through. Then you will get a loop, and insert your hook into this loop and then tighten. Okay. So for the beginning chain stitch, you have to crochet very loose. It's important, otherwise your shade maybe it will not look good enough. So crochet very loose or very loosely for this, yarn over and pull the yarn through the loop. Make sure it's really loose, you have enough space here. Yarn over and pull through. So we need 14. I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Okay, we have our 14 stitches. Now we have to create a circle for this. Make sure it is not twisted, and then insert your hook into the first stitch, yarn over, and then slip stitch. To slip stitch, pull the yarn through all the stitches, like this. This will be a slip stitch. Now we said we increase every fourth stitch, so we crochet 3 single crochets. For this, insert your hook into the next stitch, pull up a loop, you have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2. This creates a single crochet. One more time, insert your hook into the next stitch, pull up a loop, you have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, so we have 2 single crochets, a third one. Now in the 4th stitch, an increase. That means we have to crochet 2 single crochets into the same stitch to increase the number of stitches. Okay, first 1 single crochet into the 4th stitch, and then go through the same loop, pull up a loop, pull through 2. So you have here 2 stitches in 1. Okay, and then continue doing your single crochets. So the first one, the second, and the third, and into the fourth stitch and increase one, and the second into the same stitch, and then again 1, 2, 3, and into the fourth stitch and increase. Okay, so this is the first round, and in the second round you continue crocheting single crochets without increasing. Now you can decide if you work with the back loop, if you work with the front loop, or if you use both loops. I will use both loops for this. So I will continue single crochet the next round without increasing. So how did I know that we had here the next round? You can see this on this tail here. It was the beginning strand. So this was the knot and the first stitch. So this tells me where the round, where the end is and where the beginning of the round is. Of course you can set a marker, but you can see it also if you have a look at the tail. Okay, so this was the second round, and in the third round you will increase every fifth stitch. So first we had every fourth stitch, now we will have every fifth stitch. First you crochet 4 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then increase into the fifth stitch. Okay. And then continue 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochets and then increase into the fifth stitch. The next round without increasing, and the fifth round you will increase every 6th stitch, and so on. So you always count +1. And then I wanted to talk about some shapes. So our lampshade has a shape that looks like this. And we increase here every 4th stitch. Or maybe, yeah, if we start with 14 stitches. If you start with 28, you have to increase the first round every 8th stitch. So if you want, or if you need a shape like this, which is really thin, then you have to start increasing maybe every 6th or 7th stitch. So you have to find out, because it's always different. You have to look at your work and decide if it's enough or not. If we start here with 14 stitches, if you start with 28, then you need 12 or 14 here. Okay, and if your shape is maybe something like this, and you have 14 beginning stitches, then maybe you have to start with every 2nd stitch to increase. Or if you have 28, then every 4th. So I hope you can see what I mean. So if you want to have a thinner shape, you have to increase less, not so often. And if you want to have a thicker, a bigger, wider shape, then you have to increase more often. And this will get you the shape which you like. But which stitch or where to increase, you have really to find out, because every shape is different and every type of yarn is different and everyone is crocheting in a different way, so nobody can really tell, take this number of stitches and increase it like this and you will get the shape, because you really have to look at your work and then to decide by looking at it. And I hope this will help you to have an orientation for your shape. Yeah, and the last thing which you will have to do here, so if you're done with your work, is if it's big enough, if it's long enough and so on, then your last stitch, it doesn't matter where you're doing this, your last stitch will be a slip stitch like this, and then you can cut the yarn and pull it through the last stitch here. So you cut your yarn and you pull it through here and then pull it out and then tighten it and then sew in the ends. So don't forget to sew them in, so I think you won't forget. Yeah, and that's it. It's quite simple, but you will have to try a lot, I think, to find the right shape. But this tutorial is really, really simple. So happy crocheting, and until next time, bye bye.